Yay, welcome, welcome. Today we are really in the heart of the hotel because I have with us our food and beverage manager here at St. Raphael Resort and Marina, Mr. Frederic Bellard. I pause before saying that because it's apparently in the French way, Bellard. But in English, yes, you even say
Bellard.
Bellard.
Absolutely.
Fred, welcome.
Thank you very much for inviting me
I'm
today.
so happy. I'm so happy that we're here to discuss such a massive department in all hotels. I think people, it's one of those things you know, but you don't know, or you don't think about, that actually food and beverage, including, of course, the kitchens, makes up nearly 80% of most hotels.
It's a very, very big operation.
It's
Absolutely.
huge, really
Exactly.
huge. So let's dive straight into it and go for my first question, which is what is the most surprising things that guests don't know about running a hotel kitchen and the bar operation and in general food and beverage?
I think I could give about 100 examples, but the main one is that the main people from the department just never switch off.
Mm.
We are always on our phone. We are always thinking. We are always communicating between us to make sure that we can really develop and ensure the well-being of our guests on daily basis. There is always any challenges coming up, any requests coming up, and that's 24 hours
Hours a day,
thinking way.
which
Absolutely.
is, I think, a huge difference between hotels and any other job or industry. Not all, but a lot. And that it never closes.
Never.
In another job, you'll have your office hours until 5 or 6 o'clock. And then even if someone wants to stay overtime, even if there's a project or a deadline, they might stay late. They might stay until 8 or 9 or 10 or 11 or midnight. But they go home and there's that quiet office time.
Absolutely.
Whereas in our industry, there's never quiet time. It's 24/7. It's always open.
But I think it's in our blood as well. So
Mm.
that means even when you think like, okay, I'm going home now, there is always something that you will go for. Always someone that you will talk and make sure that we achieve everything that we wanted.
Absolutely. And we
So
love it. So it's not
exactly,
about switching off. It's about embodying that passion
absolutely.
that we want to do, our purpose.
Not later than 2 days ago. That was my actual day off, and around 10 o'clock, I received a message from a guest, and they were asking me a couple of things, and you just can't, like stop, and you just like,
Yeah,
okay, so let's contact chef, and we organize and everything, and you don't even realize that you're at home, but actually you're relaxing, but in the same time, you deal with what you have to do. So I think it's more a state of mind, and it's just a
definitely.
natural way to be between us.
I laugh a lot with Vassal. I think Instagram thinks I'm an alcoholic because the algorithm constantly pops up with photography for bar shots, alcoholic drinks, how to make cocktails, how to photograph them. And then I'm constantly sending it to the team, to you, to everyone.
Mr.
And then I'm
Fulan is
like,
as well on TikTok all the time, sending recipe of
yeah,
cocktail idea for Easter,
exactly.
who's gonna be in six
That's what
months,
we
or
find interesting. We're always looking
exactly. Yeah,
forward.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I love that. So, have you noticed any new trends in what guests are asking for lately, or anything surprising? Because it is all about experiences. No one anymore is looking for, oh, okay, a good hotel with a bed and a restaurant and a spa. Everyone has that,
I
but they
think
want the experience. Yeah.
I think the main things that came up the last few years, and you are well placed to know it, is the vegan
Hmm.
option, which are now more and more not even a trend, but a proper lifestyle that I start to understand the last few
Yay!
years, to be honest.
Wow, we've convinced our French food and beverage manager that veganism is important.
I still love my good steak, but that's true. I've been surprised by
Mm.
everything that you were offering at Seashell Restaurant, for example. The last tasting that we had, I was just literally blown.
Hmm.
And you see my face when I was
Yeah,
trying the dishes. I was like, wow, surprising,
yeah,
because that's new to me, really, to eat those options.
yeah.
And I would say that's the most things that we can see the last few years.
Actually, that's always been one of my missions since turning vegan and why I started my social media, Cook Vegan or Forest Club, and so many other things is to show people that you can have a vegan meal, a plant-based meal. It can be delicious.
Which
You
is
won't
tasty.
miss meat. You won't feel weak. You're going to have a tasty meal, feel satisfied, it will look beautiful. And I'm so always grateful when guests give me that feedback and share it with me that they go home and they still are eating vegan food, or they'll have one meal or 1 week, sorry, 1 day a week where they'll eat
Exactly.
vegan food. And that's every bit helps. Yeah.
But after you
Every
need
bit
a good
helps.
chef to have the right idea as well. You've got the Association of Kyriakos and Andreas,
They're
our
amazing.
executive
Yeah.
chef and sous chef, who are absolutely awesome on
Yeah.
finding idea. And it's one of the first time that really I see this imagination for the dishes. I've been working with very well-known chefs, but when it comes to vegan, they were always a bit stuck on finding really something, a wow effect. And yeah, want to say that is the first time I see that here.
But once you open your mind to it, the possibilities are endless. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
really. And they do some great.
That's
And
true.
our pastry chef, I mean, what amazing.
Shadi as well,
Oh,
yes,
vegan. Shadi
absolutely.
makes the best vegan cakes.
The vegan baklava
Oh my goodness.
as well.
It's delicious.
You can't
Yeah.
even notice that it's vegan.
Well, without butter, yeah.
Yes, yes,
But
yes.
okay, I'd argue the baklava is a bit easier. But his, yeah, like red velvet cakes or the
All the
sponge
chocolate cake
cakes and
that
the
he's
chocolate
making. Yes,
ones,
yes,
they're
yes.
fantastic. Absolutely. So, what is your favorite dish then at Seashells? Let's dive into that. As a meat lover, when you go down to Seashells, what is the one that impresses you the
Yeah, I like the
most?
burger.
Yeah?
Yes,
The one that we make ourselves.
yes,
Yes,
absolutely. Yes, yes,
so
yes,
good.
yes. It's just so tasty. The bun is absolutely delicious as well.
Yeah,
The kitchen make everything themselves. And
yeah.
for me, the burger, yes, it sounds not healthy when you look at it. And when you eat it, it's actually really tasty, really
Mm.
healthy. So I think the age I'm reaching now, I need to think a bit more of eating healthy and stopping all the junk food,
There
and
you
eating
go.
bit by bit
Whole
a slice of
foods.
pizza in the kitchen, some French fries, like
Yeah,
that. So
don't worry, we'll
I think
get
that
you
will be
there.
the best option for me.
We'll get you there. So, if you could serve one dish and let's say one drink as well that would represent the soul of our hotel, what would they be and why?
It couldn't be only one dish for me
Ah, I know, true.
because
It's a tough one.
um, as I'm a foreigner, I'm coming to Cyprus. So for me, it will be the soul of the hotel will be as well the soul of the country.
Mm,
So for me, a dinner at Alacati
mm.
in Overhaul, which is our mezze, traditional
Yeah,
Cypriot
traditional
mezze,
Cypriot
yes,
restaurant.
will be the best example.
Yeah,
This, a pint of Kio, which is the local beer,
yeah,
I think for me that will represent both Cyprus and the traditionality of the
it's so
place. I
true.
think with all the foreigner tourists that we have as well, that's what you expect when you come to a country.
And what I love about Alagadi, I have to give credit as well to, of course, to Vassos, our general manager. It's so authentic. It's more authentic at this point than actual tavernas in villages.
Absolutely.
I mean, we still have the locally made clay cups to drink and wine cups and plates, as well as obviously the food, the ambiance there. Alagadi, which means well in Greek, and it's in the center. There's olive trees around, the lovely
The
patio.
little barbecue coming to your
Yeah,
table with everything still cooking on it.
yes.
It's just an experience,
It
let's
really
say.
is.
And
I think it's great. We've got a Forest Club event there at the end of the month. And
the 29, yes,
yeah, and
start.
we do it every
We are
year,
getting ready.
29th of August, at the end of August. And everyone loves it because, okay, we do obviously plant-based food. And so we get all these people coming skeptical. Alagadi always has the fish option, the meat option, but then the Forest Club event is just vegan options. And people are eating the chef d'alia going, no way, this is vegan.
You
And they can't
almost
believe it.
cannot see the difference.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
true.
I love it. I love it. So, what is the wildest request that you've ever had in terms of dietary restrictions? Like, what's been the craziest thing that you've been like, wow, I didn't expect that one.
So at that moment, yes, I can remember. That was more than 20 years ago.
Okay.
I was a waiter. I was chef de rang. That was in USA. And basically, there was a lady. I start to approach the table. I introduce myself. Do you have any dietary requirement, any allergy? She was like, yes, I will give you everything written. And I was like, no, you can just explain to me quickly. No, trust me, I've got 47 allergy.
47.
47 allergy. I look at the lady. I don't know if I wanted to laugh, cry at this
Yeah,
moment.
but 1 minute. Was it like, instead of just saying dairy, was she like milk, eggs, butter, cheese? You know, did she break it all down? And
She
that's
was
why it was
claiming
47.
really to be allergic to 47 different ingredients.
Yeah.
Officially, there is about 14 different family of allergen. We know that,
Exactly. So
yes.
she just broke it down. And also, 1 minute, that was the time 20 years ago, I remember, because we all went for these tests where you could have a blood test and they would tell you if you're allergic or intolerant
Absolutely,
to certain
absolutely.
foods, like specific foods. So it might say cucumber, or so I bet you she went and did that.
It was a bit like that.
Yeah.
But when I
And
went to
they
the
proved
kitchen,
that that was all a hoax. They proved it
that
didn't. Yeah.
and when I went to the kitchen, the chef looked at me. He was like, Fred, what is this? What can I do? I was like, up to you, chef. But yeah, no, at that moment,
Oh my
I will remember
goodness.
because
What did
really,
he give her?
I can't remember to be
Oh,
honest
probably a
with
bit of
you.
lettuce.
But a bit of lettuce, yeah,
Actually,
absolutely.
saying that, no, I remember
Except if it
these.
was on the list.
No, because I remember these things. Because when I went, it on mine it put lettuce, and that's when I realized,
As well.
yes, that's how. But I just threw it out. I didn't take it seriously. I was like, what a joke this
No,
thing
the
is.
lettuce,
I mean, come on,
it's not
it's
a choice
impossible.
at all. No,
I
no,
mean,
no, 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 no.
it's just ridiculous, and it's not an allergy. They said you're intolerant, but it was anyway a load of rubbish.
But yeah, this I will remember all my life, I think.
So, I actually always use this as an example for life in general, how we put things on a menu saying, oh, this is amazing, it's going to sell so well, and then it doesn't. And then something else, and we're like, oh, well, pretty average. Let's throw it on for good measure, and it sells like hotcakes. So, what food and beverage idea do you remember that you put on that didn't work? And you can even say one that did.
I would say that was back in London.
Mm,
We were taking a new contract over in a five-star hotel
yeah.
as a caterer and running the restaurant. And we wanted to follow the trend at this time. It was like more sharing
Okay.
dishes, but fine dining, sharing dishes. And we wanted to go into that trend. However, guests was disappointed. Guests were not really understanding the concept. However, we were explaining clearly, and it didn't work at all.
Okay.
So we start to realize, okay, we stop to listening to ourselves and we listen to the guests on what they were expecting in this special area of London, which were much younger as well. So we decided to go into um basic food, I want to say, uh, excellent product,
Mm.
uh, level of 2 AA rosette, and basically that works.
And that
So we just
worked.
listen, simple dishes, but with the perfect flavor, fresh product,
Mm.
and that's what has been working. So sometimes there is some trends, but is it the right place to make it run or
Yeah,
not? So
that's
yeah,
such a good example. It reminds me of, so we have hotels in the UK, and one of them has a stunning pub with it in the New Forest in Hampshire. And in the pub years and years ago, they introduced open faced sandwiches. But this was, well before at least that hit the country in the UK. So these open faced sandwiches were there and they just didn't work. It really didn't work. Sales plummeted. And then in the end, my dad was like, we're in the business of providing food, or not of education. Because the chef at the time was like, but this is the trend and we're educating the
exactly,
clients. But they didn't want that. Is what
absolutely.
did they want? They wanted their traditional food served in the best way. So yeah, I always remember that we're not in the business of education.
Yeah, it's really important,
Mm.
to understand that we might have some excellent idea, but we need to, assume as well that
Hmm.
sometimes, okay, I was wrong. That's not what our guests
And learn from
want.
them. We try it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the beauty now of electronic menus that I love, which obviously is since we had them before COVID, but it's become more acceptable
Yeah,
post
absolutely,
COVID.
yes.
And it's just so great because whenever we're doing the menus here, we'll say, well, I'm not sure about that. And then we say, let's put it on and try. Let's give it 1, 2, 3 months. And if it doesn't work, we pull it and we put something else.
Exactly.
So, and also with the availability of ingredients, if you can't get an ingredients for some time, which happens on an island, we can just pull that menu item and go with
Exactly.
something else. So I love that. Yeah. So, how do you balance offering indulgent treats with the growing demand for health conscious options?
I simply let the magical hand of our pastry chef one more time,
Yeah.
Shadi. We are in generation now that we need to be healthy.
Mm-hmm.
We enjoy to have like sweets which are not sweet, for example, and more based on nice fruit, nice flavor as well. Um, so our pastry chef is proposing at all times some dessert which are very low on sugar,
Mm.
which are very healthy, all the vegan options that we have. I keep hearing at the moment this banana mousse
That's
that I need to try.
that's my
Yes.
recipe.
Is that yours?
The chocolate one.
Sorry,
No.
Shadi, the credit is not
Ah,
for you on that one.
no,
Uh,
no, no. 1 minute. I take this back. I don't know if it's a banana, but there's the banana chocolate with
it is.
goji
Yes,
berries.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's my
I've,
recipe.
I've,
Yeah. But I tell them, I'm like, I'm bored of eating it now. I never make it at home because we make it so often here, but guests love it.
they love it.
You know, so I'll
They,
tell you the story behind this recipe. So I think I was just vegan, and my husband's auntie, bless her, who's no longer with us, who we loved to bits, AJ, was over from England. And I was like, oh, I think she suddenly came over to visit us in our house. And so it was the tea and everything that, the English people like. And I literally was like, I have no desserts. And I ran into home, and I did normally make like a raw kind of mousse, but I was like, let me make something like tastier. And I just hoped it worked. So I was literally like goji berries, bananas, the cacao. I started throwing the ingredients together that I liked, put it in the freezer, which it just needs like 20 minutes or so, and then served it out. And I think even, I can't remember, it was her birthday and we put candles on it. And she loved it so much. And this is a woman who loves her butter and her scones and, cream
the
biscuits and
proper
everything.
traditional, yes.
And she loved it. And she emailed me and she said, I need the recipe. So I actually had to write down the recipe. Otherwise, I did everything just from memory. And then when we started going more healthy in the hotel and we needed desserts, and at the time, Shadi wasn't with us, but the previous team were like, how do you expect us to make any desserts without egg and butter and loads of sugar? And I literally went down into the kitchen and started making muffins with them that I make for the children, and they were shocked. They were like, "No, where's the measuring cup?" And they were trying to write down everything I was doing. And that recipe is still at Seashells, the date
Mm.
banana muffin. So then, yeah, and then this was one of them.
So this dessert
Yeah, yeah,
it was just a freestyle idea,
yeah,
basically.
freestyle idea, and it's now a staple at San Rafael.
You see, so sometimes the best success are just like random idea, like that.
But
Oh.
okay, it's very nice. But I have to say, Shadi, I am not going to be too Shadi. He really does some amazing, amazing.
No, Shadi is doing an amazing
Yeah.
work. Yes,
Oh my
absolutely.
goodness. The chocolate, this creamy mousse on sponge that he did for my recent, well, any of our birthdays is just out of this
I need
world.
to stop to eat this one.
Yeah, it's so
It's
good.
addictive.
Oh my goodness, it's
No,
delicious.
actually, yes, no, no, this one is but my favorite is still the pistachio raspberry.
Ah, that's not vegan.
This is not in the
I'm gonna
vegan,
make him to do a
but this
vegan.
one is really my
Yasmina
favorite.
loves that. She ate that. She can, Yaz, she's tiny. She can eat two
I
of
know, actually, I
those.
make a discover when we were closing last year, and Shadi prepared this for an event that we had during the
Yeah,
closure for 200 people,
yeah.
and we had this big gastro dish, and he make me try, and I asked him to take it away because I
You're gonna
could
eat it.
just
Yeah,
I
yeah,
couldn't stop eating it. I
yeah.
couldn't stop.
So everyone, it's up at the Captain's Bar. It's a staple there. It's the pistachio raspberry, not vegan, but that's it. You heard it on Hotel Talk. We've got to get a vegan version now. I want to try it too.
I'm sure he can make it. I'm
Yeah.
sure he
Oh,
can
it's
make
so
it.
good. It's so
Yes,
good.
yes.
So, what local ingredients or traditional recipes help inspire our menu, do you think? Especially coming from you, that, yeah, that you're not from Cyprus. So it's really interesting because you give that fresh perspective of what non-Mediterranean, let's say, cultures would actually find delicious. What's your favorite Cypriot dish that you've had so far?
Yeah, like a bit of everything,
Bit of everything.
I mean, I've been living in UK for 14 years
Mm,
in overall, and it's difficult to find like good product, real tasty product. So
mm.
even a tomato
I
for
know, it
me
doesn't taste like a
in
tomato.
Cyprus is like a fruit. Um, I will say any of the food that we have here, everything is really locally based. That will be this what I prefer is all the local meat, all the fresh fish that we have around as well, all the fruit. Oh my
Mm.
God,
Yeah,
they're
and
just so
even our salads,
delicious,
they taste so good.
Yes, absolutely. So I will join again the Alakadi restaurant because for me that's really the proper product. It's really as a foreigner one
Mm.
more time what I'm expecting when I'm coming to Cyprus. So it's really difficult to give only one dish
Yeah.
because for me it's all about an experience, for from our guests, but as well for myself because I
Mm.
always see myself if I was a guest. And I've got the same mentality. I came to Cyprus is as well to find those good products to eat, um, um, some nice meat from a real small farm, for example, and that's all the beauty of our dishes in overall. And Kyriakos on top of that excel on making all those products being excellent on different uh, level and different version of kitchen from Italian at Dolce Vita, our beef patty from Love It Burger. Uh,
Which is our new
y- y-
concept.
you
We need to
know,
talk about that. So we've just launched this year, summer 2025, our Love It Burger joint.
it's
And
already a success, huh?
yeah,
Yes, yes, yes.
oh my goodness, I'm so happy about that. Yeah, we were thinking with Basis for a long time, like, oh, to do like something else. What other experiences can we offer? And yeah, I think last summer, yeah, I just was like, why don't we try a diner? And then we have the place and we the name Love It,
Absolutely.
it's
Yes.
on the wall there. So everyone, yeah, we've got a burger joint now, and we have how many burgers?
We've got about 12.
Is it 11 or 12
Yes,
in the end?
about 12.
And a third of them are vegan, like all our menus, 30% has to be vegan. And yeah, but I mean, it's a huge variety of different burgers to try.
Absolutely, yes.
And what's
Different buns, different
tell us some of the feedback.
bread.
I know it's been successful, but tell everyone listening
But the
some of the
feedback has been
feedback.
amazing by all the guests. I think it's the atmosphere as
And
well,
also,
which
yeah,
is
the
awesome.
decor. You did so well finding all these little, diner.
Thank you to Natalie.
Yes, Natalie's amazing.
Natalie, who always I give
The
her
best for recce's.
yeah,
She's
exactly. I
so
tell her my
good.
vision, what
And
I'd
then,
like
yeah,
to, and she managed to find exactly
yeah,
what's in my mind, but I cannot express.
I love it. It's just such a great team,
Absolutely.
really, from the chefs, pastry, the service. I
Yes.
mean, they're what I was out at dinner last night and I had just this string of compliments from some people who are members of the hotel, just saying, wow, wow, wow. And they knew everyone's names, and from the pool boys to the amphibian bar to the captain's bar, just how helpful and nice
Even
everyone is.
housekeeping, huh?
Yeah, housekeeping are
Name of a
amazing.
housekeeper come back all the time.
Yeah.
But yes, for Love It Burger, the atmosphere as well is really important. Like the music, it bring you back to the 80s a bit, like when you were watching Back to the Future, the number two,
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you see them in
yeah,
the
yeah.
diner, all these kind of things is really when I
I
came
watched that
downstairs the
recently. I
first
love
time,
that.
I didn't want to leave actually. And I love the atmosphere. I feel like in a bit in a different world,
It's so good.
maybe bring myself back when I was in USA 20 years ago, living there, and maybe bring some memories around. But no, I think we did well on that one. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
we've done really well. And of course, Golden Monkey. I mean, we haven't even mentioned Golden Monkey, but all the team there and the food in Golden Monkey, I've never heard a negative comment.
never.
Like it's amazing.
It's one more time. That's an experience.
Hmm.
You
Mm.
arrive there. You will be great in Thai. There is all the traditional spiritual environment as well. Very important. Our chef who are doing their pray, every day
Hmm.
before service. So it's all a state of mind. Letnaba, our chef, who is actually very, very skilled. I think I never tried Thai food like that.
I
And
know.
I've been traveling a lot, many restaurants, but
We've had clients who have literally said, we travel around the world, we always eat Thai food in every country we go to, and we go to Thailand 2 or 3 times a year. We've even had clients who are Thai, and they said, we haven't had food like this outside of Thailand. And even in Thailand, this is would be one of the better restaurants.
I can only agree on this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love
it's
going to
so
Golden
good.
Donkey. I love being in the kitchen and chef, what can I try today?
Another spring
So
roll, please.
no, that's really
I
really good.
love
Yeah,
it. So one of the reasons that I started Hotel Talk 3 years ago now, nearly 4 years ago, is or was rather to encourage people to come back to our industry. It's just a great industry. Really, the job satisfaction is amazing. The feeling of community. So tell us a bit, especially for those listening and wondering, what is it like to be a food and beverage manager? How does your average day look like?
running.
How many steps do you do a day? This is a good thing for lifestyle, everyone. If you're looking for a job that you will move constantly and therefore hopefully live till you're 100, hotels are for you. How
You
many
can bring your,
steps?
you can send your CV over if you want to. Uh, I do an average of, I will talk in kilometers, about 15 kilometers a day.
No, just
Uh,
moving around the hotel.
on the weekend, I can be 18, 20 kilometers. My traditional day, when I'm arriving in the morning, I'm having my coffee. I'm French. It's very important to me. Otherwise, I cannot
Do you
function.
have a croissant as well?
Uh, no.
No.
You should know that me, it's a pain au chocolat. Two pain au chocolat every
Okay.
morning. That's what I like.
Okay.
The croissant is a bit later.
Okay.
Yes. So I will be most of the time in the morning coming to breakfast, making sure my team doesn't need help. I will stay around. I will discuss with my
Mm,
guests. I will get the feedback from the day before. I will be helping them. Um, then after, I will make sure that everything is ready for the lunchtime, briefing the team again, trying to do a bit of office work, which is difficult for a food and beverage manager, but we try to find the time as well to sit down in our office sometimes. We'll be checking the function of the day because you've got a lot of event here at Saint Raphael. So in August is the quiet season, but otherwise we've got conference all the time. We've got wedding almost every weekend as well to keep us busy. So typical day is really being around my team.
Not really
Give it,
atypical. There's no typical day.
yes, and giving them motivation. For me, that's the most important, you know. Like if my team is happy, my guest will be happy, and is 90% of the job which is done. But
Mm,
clear communication with them, giving them target on daily basis, on weekly basis, what I'm expecting from them, rectifying everything that we might have failed the days before because
mhm,
we are not perfect. Nobody is perfect. So sometimes we fail on things and we need to rectify. And just going forward all the time and trying
mhm,
to improve with them, teaching them. I like to be like a bit like a teacher. For me,
mm.
there is no point to have any employee that won't learn anything. So I'm trying maximum to give them a bit of me
Mm.
on daily basis, explaining like where we want to be in a few years as well, and just keep growing
Well,
and
that's a really good
running.
point. So, where do we want to be in a few years? What changes do you predict in the food and beverage industry?
I think we will be more into dietary requirement,
Mm,
restriction. It would be this is due to the usual consumption now. We are not eating more anymore like fresh product.
mm,
People will have more and more disease, more and more health issue as well. That's just a fact. So I think we will have to work a lot on this. So learning how to be even more flexible, understanding the needs of our guests, which is actually 100% success at the moment with our team. And that's our first aim as well. But I think that will be more and more and more. We can see it.
hmm.
Um,
Already
yes,
coming.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And then my last question, I know that you've got quite a lot of celebrity stories from your long career working in top hotels, including ours here. So tell us about a celebrity story, or if there's a guest, a celebrity that you'd like to one day welcome or meet. Who would that be? And maybe one that you have met.
So celebrity stories. There is the main one. I was 15. It was my first internship, basically, and I was at this time just a kid. I was working probably 12, 13 hours a day. And one day I had this actress, Andy McDowell, who came to the restaurant. So Mia was still very small. She was
So
very,
it was around the time of Four Weddings and a Funeral, like when she
yes,
was massive.
it was in 1995.
Yeah, which was, I think, like the year it came out.
Yes, something like that.
I
Yes,
think, yeah, it was
absolutely.
around then it
Yes,
came out. Yeah.
exactly. And she came to dine, and she was very tall, very pretty, so elegant, and I was very shy. And um, and she came to me, and she was like, "Oh, he's so cute," and blah blah. So me, I was like all blushing, and she drew me a smiley. She gave me an autograph, and she gave me a kiss, and I will never forget that.
Have you washed your cheeks since?
Since I had to, because I need to shave every day as well, and I like to keep clean. But no, that was one of my like biggest memory, I want to say. Charles Navour as well. When I was about the same age, he was in the same place. Who was absolutely a lovely man. Uh, that will be the one I will invite, actually,
They'd like to meet again.
because at this age, he was like, "You'll be successful."
Ah,
And he was always treating us like his own kids.
ah.
He was a regular. He unfortunately passed away now, but it was a big man, and I'd love him to see that how I grown and that I'm still in the same industry, and yes, I've been a bit successful, let's say,
Yeah,
yeah. So that will be the main,
main person.
the main people, yes.
So I ask everybody this: what is your favorite quote?
Due to my background of the past few years, a bit different since I came in Cyprus, but always been doing new opening, refurbishment of places, trying to get the higher standard, for example. It's a French expression, so I'm not sure it works in English. It's slowly, slowly, the bird is making his nest.
And say it in French so we hear
Euh,
it.
Petit à petit, l'oiseau fait son nid.
Slow but steady wins the race.
Exactly.
Yeah, you get there in the
Yes.
end. I love that. Okay, so let's have a bonus question. Let's see if you get one from the food and beverage department.
I hope no, something to change a bit.
Yeah, well, it might be something from your team.
But thank you, Andreas. What's your favorite sound and your most hated one?
Ah, and which Andreas? Ah,
Security,
Georgie's. So,
health
what's
and
your
safety.
favorite sound and your most hated one? I love that. That's such an unusual question.
Um, Drive a fast car will be my favorite song.
Your
Um,
favorite sound.
yes, yes,
And
yes.
what's your most hated sound?
Constantino Sorpas, listen to me carefully, is Baby Shark. That is playing every time there is a kid's birthday in Palladium, or when a kid is crying with his piano. He switched from very classical and amazing music. He's an amazing musician,
Yeah.
and he will start to do Baby Shark.
Baby shark a dee
Exactly.
dee dee dee,
And
baby
after
shark
he
a
stayed
dee dee
in
dee
my head
for hours.
for hours. So that will be this.
I love it. I love
And yeah,
it.
driving fast car from Tracy Chapman. That's something I was listening every night to when I was working on cruise
Oh, okay,
line.
so sorry, so that's the song. I actually thought you meant
Yes.
the
Ah, no,
sound.
no, no, no. It's
Okay,
from
yeah, yeah.
yeah, Tracy
The song.
Chapman.
Okay.
That I love as a singer, and that's not my favorite style of music, but that's one of my
That's your
favorite songs that
favorite.
I can listen non-stop all the time.
I love
Really.
it. Well, Frederic, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to have you on Hotel Talk.
It was a pleasure as well.
And I hope lots of guests and our team get to listen to this and many others from further afield. So
I'm sure
thank
of it.
you.
Thank you to
Have a
you.
great day.
You too.
Thank you for listening, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button because it helps us more than you may realize. If you are planning on coming to visit us at St. Raphael Resort and Marina, feel free to email our reservations team quoting Hotel Talk and receive an exclusive offer just for you. We look forward to seeing you soon, hearing your feedback about our show, and producing many, many more interesting episodes just for you, our listener, and our valued guest in mind. Thank you so much, and take care.